So yeah, I'm going back to hijab. It might not be your version of hijab. It might not be her version of hijab. It's gonna be mine. It might be the scarf. It might literally just be my hood. I don't know, but I'm going back to that symbol of modesty, of like, I'm Muslim, back up. I miss that, like, pow, pow. Word. I got my sweatpants over my basketball shorts because I had to pray. And that's another thing. There's, mashallah, there's so many Muslims up here. I don't have to feel like an oddball anymore. Sorry if you can hear the ceiling fan. I should have been filming right here. This is actually a pretty dope ass window. So the point of this video, as you guys just seen, well, as you can see, let's just elephant in the room. You see this room? This room is inside of an entire apartment. Your girl is finally in her own apartment. Alhamdulillah. I'm having like, it's finally real right now. So this is what happened. I'm taking all my videos down. Like the title, that's not a clickbait. I took all my videos down. I want to start from scratch. I've been contemplating it, and then I couldn't find like the right reason. And you know what? God gave me the right reason today. It's hijab. I don't like right now this is trash hijab because this was, I literally just prayed and I was like, okay, so as you guys know, some people know I wear a wig, right? I like wigs because I love that you don't know what I look like, but you think you know what I look like type of thing. Like I love that, right? And I love hair, and I don't believe that I should be killing my own hair, but why not kill a wig, you know? Now I try to find my middle ground. I know that regardless, wigs are hurt on, but I know I try to find my middle ground where it's like I don't excessively buy wigs. I try to get ethical hair, you know, things like that. So that's a whole nother topic is wigs. But for a while the wig was doing it for me. It was like just enough that like I was still feeling that sense of like hiding my actual look. Like when I did the whole natural thing, a lot of you guys have seen me, that was in the middle of my natural journey. Let me tell y'all, shorty was trying to be confident for real, but I don't like putting myself on display. I don't like putting myself on display in my natural state. I don't know. And the thing is now with hijab, because my natural, I feel like my family and stuff, that's different. Like I could sit around with my curly hair looking wild, you know, looking like a 4-year-old, like just, I don't know, that's just me. But then when it comes to like the world, I feel like no, because I look too soft and I don't want y'all to think that I'm soft. Basically that's what it is. I don't think I'm soft. So, and I ain't sweet. You know what I mean? Like I'm nice, but I ain't sweet. So this brings me to hijab. Obviously, I used to wear a hijab for a little bit. And I think a lot of people thought that I was just doing it, you know, just because I converted or anything. But for me, I actually started wearing hijab before I even converted, right? I don't know why I'm doing this. Sorry if it's distracting anybody. It feels really comfortable for me right now. But yeah, so it felt really good for me when I converted to had made like that decision beforehand. I basically was like, you know, hijab was a distraction. I was only focused on that, and I wasn't able to really see Islam for the beautiful religion that it was. So I put the hijab on first, and then I started studying, and then I was like, okay, cool. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna rock out with it. I'm gonna try it for a year. I can't say something's not for me if I did not try it, right? And one thing I can say is traditional hijab is not for me. Here's the thing about hijab, right? And I know everybody has their own views. People are gonna comment and be like, no, you can't say that, etc. This is the gist of it. Cover your ass. That's it. Having some sort of hair in my eye. Oh God, I was getting to the point. I ain't about to bug out. No, there's dog hair flying around my house. So I need to dust. Anyway, what was I saying? So hijab is basically just cover yourself though. Like covering for the woman, you should wear looser clothes. You know, you don't want like the full shape of your body being shown. It goes as far as like covering down to your wrist, and you know, not basically just don't show off. That's it. Don't show off. When you in your house, shorty, go be a porn star. Nobody cares. No, I go in your house, walk around in booty shorts. You know, I do. When I'm in my house, I got my booty shorts, I got my crop tops. I do all of that. Live me a best life. But when I leave my house, I won't leave the house like that. And the thing is, when I took away hijab, I started playing around a little bit more on the clothes end. For a while, I was doing really good. And then, you know, the summertime gets me every year. It's my struggle. And it's always because I don't prepare to be properly dressed for the summer. That's what it is. And dressing modestly, for me, can get somewhat expensive just because it's a lot harder to find a nice, oversized fitting satin shirt than it is to find like a cami. And when it comes to the summer, I turn into a dude on the low, for real. So like like right now, basketball shorts and hoodie. That's what I've had on. That's what I'm wearing today. What I wore yesterday, I think it was just like leggings and a sports bra. Like, you know what I mean? That's just how I am in the summer. I'm like, you know how dudes do basketball shorts and white tee? That's me. All day. So I struggle in the summer. Nobody wants to be in a fucking dress all the time. Like, for real, I'm not. I hate dresses. So I have to, you know, work my way around it somewhat, and I get creative every year. I'm still learning. I just converted a couple years ago, so I'm still new and like really owning making my decisions and making these choices and stuff. So that brings me to this. So the reason I want to take all my other videos down, I've been wanting a fresh start. Those videos, you guys know, there was a lot of pain that I feel like wasn't I needed it. I felt like I had people to talk to, and obviously I'm starting to build a little community off of them. And part of me was only going to keep the videos because I'm like, damn, I really did put a lot of work into that. But I'm like, I really ain't put nearly as much work as I could have, so it's not like I'm really losing out on anything. You know what I mean? I don't want them. I just don't want them right now. I'm going to unlist them. Like, I'm going to basically just get rid of them, private them. I'm not going to delete them. Maybe I'll add them back one day. So I don't want to do that. I just need them. I need to start fresh. I need a nice, fresh, clean slate when it comes to just my content, so that I can learn what my content is. I can't go back to that. Basically, I just can't. I don't even want to even talk about it. You guys know. And if you go on my Instagram and go back and go on a journey and do all that on your own time, you'll see exactly what I mean. Like, you can see kind of stages where I was just going through a lot of trauma with family and stuff, and I don't want to go there no more. I don't want to be there. I don't want to talk about it. I just vlogged this whole moving process and all that, and I don't even want to go back to that. To be quite honest, I don't. I just want to start off this week going strong with who I am today, who I am right now and right in this moment. I'm not gonna be emotional because who I am doesn't get emotional. She bosses up. No, I don't know. I feel like I've been searching to try to become a version of myself instead of just being the version that I am and just all her glory. And I've been letting other people's abuse and, you know, versions of me cloud my judgment in a sense of who I am. Like, if that means, like, who I am, you know what I mean? Like, you ever be to a point where you judge yourself really off of how other people, like, somebody's been telling you so much about you that you know ain't you? Because it's not like there's a difference. Let's be clear. There's a difference for somebody telling you, like, yo, this is a really bad trait about you. This is something you really do. Like, and it's consistent through people, that's something you might want to look into. But when it's just like telling you you're not good enough to do something, that you're not like me. I'm a super strong person and bounce back. And I've literally had people telling me, trying to convince me I'm not strong and I can't bounce back. Like, that type of stuff. That is just like going like God. I've been working on my spirituality, like my religious. What? God did this. Let's just be clear. Everything I've been through, this is all God. I take no credibility, and that's why I don't even want to talk about the bad or any of that. Like, maybe I'll talk about it in another day in another way, but right now we just letting all that go because that's all God. So now I'm working on my spirituality. It was like, as far as keeping my energy high, keeping my vibrations where they need to be, so that I'm able to stay tied in with God. I don't believe, you know, everybody has different beliefs, and obviously I'm a Muslim, which is why I'm going back to hijab. Is like, I need that back. Like, y'all see this, I got tattoos. Like, I'm tatted. I have tattoos. I probably cannot say that I'll never get another tattoo. I know what the sin is. I haven't, since I've converted, I've gotten none but one tattoo, and it is this tiny little semicolon right there. And that was because in that moment I needed that reminder. Like, I physically needed that. And a lot of the tattoos that I think that I want now are reminders, so I just have to think of a different way. Like right now I have this bracelet and it says patience in Arabic, and that's something like, it's a reminder, you know what I mean? I wear this necklace that has God on it. That's another reminder. Links in the description. So yeah, I feel like I have to like get these, you know, these reminders on my body, because my body is my armor. My body's where I reside. You know what I mean? Like, I can reside. I've learned I can reside in a house. I can reside in a car. I can reside with a family member. I can reside with a husband. I can reside by myself. I can reside in a tent. I can reside anywhere. My body is where I reside. So that's why I like to have that. And I also like, the body dies. It literally dies. Like, it dies. I kind of want my body to be art, if that makes sense. So I do have that craving to, you know, want to do tattoos. But I probably won't do them on others. I like kind of want to do them on myself. The battery's gonna die. But yeah, so I said all that to say, basically, this is a quick video updating everybody. I'm safe, living our best lives, getting back in balance. I'm gonna start vlogging this week. I had some vlog footage. I'm just gonna chuck it all. We're gonna start fresh, act like nothing ever happened. So my name is Sybil Mari, and welcome to my channel. I don't know what we're doing from here, but just expect content. One vlog every week I can agree to, and maybe 1 or 2 videos in a week. That's where we're going. I'm not gonna cloud my brain with what happened before. We just gonna move on with story times, you know, DIYs. I have this nice big apartment now, alhamdulillah, to renovate, and you guys will get a tour of that, and we'll just go from there as I take on my career as a designer, a YouTuber, a graphic designer. Links all below. Starting a blog, doing life advice and stuff. I want to start a blog. Like, I have so many just new things I want to go towards, that trying to bring the past. It's a quote, and what is her name? Wow, why did it just get out? Nichols, Lisa Nichols. Basically, you have to be comfortable to die to be born again. So I'm ready for that whole version of me that was switching brands and switching names and things like that. I'm ready for her to die, so that Sybil Mari can finally be born. I won't get rid of my Instagram though. That's one thing I just can't. No matter what, Instagram will forever be all my fuck ups. Like, that's where my fuck ups for the world to see are. I'll let Instagram rock out. Twitter's gonna rock out. You know, I'm not gonna be that excessive, but these videos and stuff, they weren't nothing. So I guess that's it, y'all. Munam's back there sleeping, so I'm trying to go take my kids outside or something. But yeah, that feels good. That feels good to say. So yeah, I'm going back to hijab. It might not be your version of hijab. It might not be her version of hijab. It's gonna be mine. It might be the scarf. It might literally just be my hood. I don't know, but I'm going back to that symbol of modesty, of like, I'm Muslim, back up. I miss that, like, pow pow. I feel like it guarded my energy so much more, because people who don't feel comfortable with God won't talk to you. That is one thing I learned from hijab. If I learned anything, the best thing I learned is people who are not comfortable with God will not talk to you unless it's from a hateful way, and you can just block that. And I kind of miss that. I miss that show who you are before you even open your mouth type of shit. I like that. No, I don't know. Who knows? I just moved to New York. Who knows? That's a story time. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it in this vlog. I'll talk about my move and all that over the next couple days with you guys as we go forward, and you can see what my routine is now that I live here in New York. Who moves? I just literally picked up and packed. This is gonna be exciting. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and we will just see where life takes us. I really should have just took this off and did it with the hood. It probably would have looked better. Let me see. definitely, what? I should have did this whole, now my battery's dying too, and I'm not recording it again. What? Oh, that would have looked so much cuter. Like, not with that big ass forehead. I hope none of my neighbors are staying. I'm the person with no curtains in their house. I don't care, talk about me. This lace front needs to, but yeah. And I like that, like when I take off, like if I'm not on camera or I'm not outside and I'm in my house, I can still be a bad bitch with a wig. Like, what? Like, oh, look at my nails, you guys. So I did these the other day. They're like abstract, Pinterest inspired. I'm gonna do a video on how I do my own nails. I'm just gonna keep talking to the battery, guys. I really like these nails though. They make me feel like this is how I feel. Like, you guys see my room so far? You can peek. I love how it's coming together behind me, and now that I'm sitting here, I can start to visualize it. That's my problem. I'm playing with myself, like counting myself out and shit, you know? Like, girl. I should have been filming right here. The air conditioner's at the perfect height. I got a chair. I don't even have to sit on the bed. The bed could be behind me. I've been in this house for 3 weeks. Still, I've been vlogging, but I didn't really like how anything was coming together. I kind of liked how it was coming together, but I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna still use the footage somehow. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna do a documentary. That's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do one big ass documentary. But as far as like my YouTube videos, I'm just starting fresh. That's what I'm gonna do. So then when people are like, how'd she blow up like that? You gonna know. I've been through some shit, bruh. You heard? I got my sweatpants over my basketball shorts because I had to pray. And that's another thing. There's, mashallah, there's so many Muslims up here. I don't have to feel like an oddball anymore. Like at home, that shit was mad uncomfortable sometimes. Like, but up here, there are a lot of Muslims around the block. And my neighbors, they done see me looking crazy already in these last couple of weeks. I was walking barefoot down the street trying to find my Chipotle the other day. It was very stressful. Such a stressful ass experience. The lady dropped it off at the wrong house, and I was so hungry. And I was like, I'm just gonna order food to be productive and keep going. And da 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 da. And it was bad.